Failure is sometimes the best way to figure out where you are going. Your life will never be a straight line. Hello, friends. This is Stella Sanobokelo, welcoming you to the Family Enrichment Hub. Thank you for those of you who have remained ardent fans of this channel. I truly appreciate your support. Today, I want to be speaking about exploring the storm of joblessness at the household level. Joblessness affects many people in so many different ways. And while we appreciate that it comes with a loss of income for everybody, the effects can range from loss of self esteem for others. For others, they will feel a sense of social detachment. For others, it will be limited freedoms and choices that they were previously used to while they had their jobs. And people will lose jobs for different reasons, ranging from qualification issues. It could also be about character issues. It could be what we saw happening during the COVID crisis. It could be so many different reasons why you lose a job. But whatever the reason is, which we shall not focus on in today's message, what remains true is that the loss of a job affects the well being of family members because of the stress that arises from the inevitably difficult decisions that have to be made at household level. And so, allow me share some of the insights that I believe can be helpful to everybody, every family that is going through a season of a storm of joblessness. And the first one is that it's worth noting you are not defined by the job that you do. Your worth, your identity, your purpose is way beyond the job that you do. And so when you lose a job, you've only lost an income. You've not lost your identity. You've not lost your purpose. You've not lost your life. Educate yourself during this season of joblessness. Learn new skills. Explore new disciplines. In that way, you will position yourself for the next best opportunity that is going to present itself to you. Be supportive to your partner, be supportive to your family at household level. I listened to one gentleman who was sharing his experience of lacking a job at a certain point in his life. And he said he took the trouble to teach himself how to cook and became very valuable and useful to his family. And so, just to encourage everybody who is going through a season of unemployment, that there is something good that you can learn, something good that your family will celebrate and say, because of the joblessness of our family member, a good thing actually came out of them. Learn something new using the time that you have at home. Be optimistic because there's always a good thing that will come out of an otherwise ugly scenario. Look at the life of Joseph in the Bible, being separated from his parents while still a teenager, sold off by the brothers to Egypt. He finds himself as a domestic servant in Potiphar's house, and while he's there, he's falsely accused, and then he loses a job. And besides losing a job, he's imprisoned. But we all know how the story ends so beautifully because the Lord was with Joseph. He had the favor of God upon his life. And so all these negative things that happened to him actually worked for his good at the end of the day. So remain optimistic. Something good will definitely come out of your jobless situation. Like the Bible says in Genesis chapter 50, verse 20, that what the enemy intended for evil, God has turned it around for good. Also use this time to do personal reflection, to do prayer, to connect yourself to the Lord. As you reflect on your life, the direction of where you're headed, your values, your life purpose, your family goals, look at what you can do to improve yourself using the time that is readily available for you during this season. In that way, you'll be able to have the much needed peace and tranquility that will help you to sail through this difficult time within your family. I listened to a young lady from Kenya called Tabitha Sindani sharing her experience of being jobless for 1 year. She says when she completed university, she got a first class in business administration. And she believed that opportunities are going to come knocking her way so easily. But alas, she searched for jobs and failed to find any within the city. So she painfully packed up her bags and decided to go back to the village where her parents were living. So she went to her parents' home to be comfortable, at least to have the basics of life. So during the time that she was in the village, she got an idea of empowering the local folks, the young girls within the community. She helped them to develop their sense of purpose and encourage them in the journey of life and education. And while she was doing this, a global opportunity presented itself, and this opportunity required young innovators who have been actively engaged in their communities and have done some initiatives to support the vulnerable people within their societies. So she said this 1 year of being unemployed while working with the vulnerable girls within her community actually opened the door for her. She got the job of a lifetime. Why? Because she faithfully and meaningfully utilized her time of being unemployed. And she has three insights that she shares with everybody who is going through a season of unemployment. And she says that the first thing, your value comes from within you. It is not outside. And the second thing she says, opportunities are just where you are. They are not far away. And the third thing she says, that there is a value, there is a joy that comes from serving others. And she says during the time that she was serving her community, she felt a sense of she's indeed fulfilling a purpose which was much higher than herself. So she says, embrace your joblessness because there is something to learn from it. Allow me to also share some insights which Oprah Winfrey shared with the world during the time when COVID was ravaging, and that was in 2020. And there are 6 things that Oprah Winfrey shared, which I believe will be very helpful for everybody that is going through the season of unemployment. And the first one she says is new challenges require new skills, however small they may look. The second one she says, whatever is breaking you down is here to break you open. So be open to breaking because it will bring out the potential in you. So think of the possibilities out of your joblessness. The third one she says, every time there is a crisis like joblessness, ask yourself, what is this here to teach me? I.e., learn from every difficult situation. Number 4, Oprah says, move from why did this happen to me to what do I need to learn from this crisis. Number 5, she says, the sooner you accept the situation, the easier it is to move forward. You can't get to where you need to be when you are resisting where you are. And finally, number 6, she says, resilience is choosing what's right and moving forward, i.e., choosing to learn, choosing to grow, and choosing to listen because pain does not weaken you. It instead strengthens you. Those are the insights Oprah Winfrey shared, and I believe everybody going through a season of joblessness can pick a leaf from that and be able to emerge as a winner. And then also what we need to appreciate is that adversity, like joblessness, it helps you to reveal you to yourself. It also helps to reveal the character of your spouse. So as you go through this season, you're going to understand one another better. And also there is nothing new under the sun. You're not the first to lose a job, neither are you the last. So keep the hope alive, keep the faith, because a new page in your life is actually going to open up. It's also an opportunity for you to spend quality time and be present and active in the lives of your family members, in your spouse's life, in your children's lives. You'll actually have visibility within your family. And also, when one door closes, just know that another door is about to open. Friends, allow me to conclude with an inspiration from Sadhguru. And it says, work harder on yourself than on your job. If you work hard on your job, you'll earn a living, and that is good. But if you work harder on yourself, you will actually earn a fortune, and that is super fantastic. So, friends, while you're going through the season of unemployment, work harder on yourself because you just never know. It may present the opportunity for you to make a wonderful fortune for yourself and for your family. Thank you, friends, for listening in. Kindly share this message widely, for this is how we shall transform our societies through the family. God bless you. Bye.